Ron G, Mr. Highlights. You know I'm here with the professor, Mr. BJ. How you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh yeah, we come here to talk about a few things in the week of wrestling. There's something always going on. Something always going on. But something kind of irked me. I guess like we called it, but we kind of irked me with Goldberg coming back, man. I
Why
don't know.
did
He
I
can't.
irk you?
I mean, cause I feel like Goldberg always comes back. They always give him a match and cost somebody else their title reign, man.
You feel like he's gonna
And
beat Gunther?
it's possible.
Oh, I'm glad you're that. Okay, I'm glad you're that open minded because I keep telling people the same thing. It ain't a guarantee Gunther's winning this match.
Right. Because I
I
mean,
don't know.
look at the history with Goldberg. He done did the same thing to Kevin Owens, same thing to the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and now Jey Uso done lost his championship, and just so it could be in this match with Gunther.
Yeah, it could be very much a situation where Gunther loses to Goldberg and the rematch happens at SummerSlam, and that could be Goldberg's last match. You know what? I won't feel
Oh,
confident that Gunther wins unless Gunther tells Goldberg you have to put your career on the line.
right, because they haven't made it official that it's a retirement match.
No,
So it could be. I mean, let's say do it this Monday. It could be more than that. He could have more than one. It's a little bit of a mini tour of his own, like John Cena. He
no,
might have a little mini tour.
I don't know about that. I don't know. That man had a hard time getting to the ring on that mini tour down the ramp.
Boy, he
I
be
don't think,
sweating. Boy, he be sweating. I mean, I know that I know the sparks be flying, but I
but
mean, the brothers be sweating out there, and coming out there, boy.
and I'm not
He,
trying to
be,
say, well, no,
he blowed
Goldberg's
up.
old. He's old. It's like I know he's in better shape than most people. I'll give you that. But
Yeah,
this needs to be his last match.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
he still has somewhat of the look, somewhat, but like I said, that the engine ain't there like it was back in
Right?
the day.
It ain't the same Goldberg.
Yeah, but
It's
even
just
back then, he probably get blowed up. But this is a little
this,
worse.
this is more William Goldberg,
William,
old man William.
and then you got to think about his record, his last few matches. I
He's like,
mean,
well, I think he's like 5-1.
is he?
I
No,
don't know. I
bro. He
can't pull up his
because
record.
he done lost he lost to Braun Strowman. He lost to Bobby Lashley. Did that terrible match with Undertaker.
Oh, it's working.
Then he had the match with Brock Lesnar. So,
You beat Dolph Ziggler.
all right.
He took
We,
that
we,
spear.
oh yeah, that's nasty spirit. But Dolph Ziggler gonna sell it to you, and he can sell it to anybody. You know how Ziggler do.
I'm pulling up his
But
matches here real quick. So Goldberg matches. So his last match was against Roman Reigns where he lost. And
yeah, I
then
forgot about
before
that one.
that, he beat Bobby Lashley. But
He
before
beat Bobby
that,
Lashley.
he beat him in the rematch.
Oh,
They had two matches. Bobby Lashley
oh,
won his SummerSlam, and then
yeah.
Goldberg won in Crown Jewel, no holds bar match. So
Uh,
Bobby won the first match, and then Goldberg won the second match. But then before that, Drew McIntyre beat him. Braun Strowman beat him. Goldberg did beat the Fiend. He did beat Dolph Ziggler, The Undertaker, Brock Lesnar. So, that's back in 2017. So since 2020, Goldberg has one match victory, and that was against Bobby Lashley. He's lost all his other matches.
Of course, he had to be the black man. Let me stop.
Yeah.
Let me stop. Let me stop. He still lost to him too, so it's all good. Um, I guess he getting this match off of Legend.
Oh, why does he
Um,
get a world title match? Like, why is it just a world title match?
right. What? Because the world, I feel like the world title doesn't need to be in this match. You just get revenge for your family, like that happened months ago, and it doesn't have to. Title doesn't have to be on the line. Jay could have had his reign continue, even though, like I said, some people hating on Jay say Jay it needed to end. Gunther's a more worthy world champion, but Jay still putting butts in seats, like I said on our last episode, and people come to see Jay, and people want to see him with the title.
People like
Even the
Jay.
wrestlers in the back wanted to see Jay with a title. Nobody was back there for Gunther when he won a title, but Gunther doesn't care. But I'm just saying,
He ain't here to make friends. He's here to
you
win a championship.
you're not, and I'm not saying I'm hating on Gunther. I like Gunther, but I just want Jay to have at least a little a 3-month title reign,
Oh
something.
wow, Is this Rikishi? Did we bring Rikishi on the show?
Nah.
That's fine. Good
hey,
Lord.
hey, if it was Rikishi, he wanted to have a year or two, just like Roman Reigns' title
Oh,
reign.
yeah. He
If it was
wants to be
Rikishi,
maybe a couple days short of Roman's reign.
hey, shout out to Roman though on the shirt. But
Mm.
anyway, he cool, even though well, he ain't going away. But yeah, I mean, is he worthy of a title shot?
I mean,
I
he's
don't know.
Goldberg. You can't say no to Goldberg.
I
And
know,
it's in
but
Atlanta, too.
that's true, and it's at a main event, and then with that type of show, they want like the old school feel, and get somebody that people know that's on because it's on NBC, and so to get somebody everybody knows to be on that show, which is Goldberg.
Oh,
But
real quick to that point. Goldberg's first world title reign will be in the building they're going to have Saturday night's main event. He won that world title off of Hulk Hogan on that Nitro back in what, 1998. That was in the Atlanta, Georgia Dome. I think that's where they're going for Saturday night's main event. Let me double check and see.
Hey man, either way it's Atlanta, so it don't matter.
I know, but if it's in the same building though,
that'd be crazy, right?
I think he might.
Oh
win.
man, I'm just going off of that because he just walks in, get his title shot, while on the other side of it, we got these tournaments going on with 44-way matches and semi-final matches, and then they had the final match to even get a shot. This is just for all that, just for a shot at SummerSlam.
Yeah, right. The bigger stage, but
yeah,
still a shot. Still a shot.
And all that these other active wrestlers have to go through, and he come in and get stuff like this. And so some people think that's like unfair or just ridiculous. I mean, they've been going off on our TikTok page saying it's a few people that actually like it because they just fans of Goldberg, I guess. But there's a lot of people on there who saying Goldberg and he shouldn't be here. Like, what's the point? You call some people they shot. This could be somebody else in this spot. All kind of stuff like that.
I hear you. And I mean, okay, well, two things. Number one, this is not the same arena. It's a different arena. This is the State Farm Arena. I don't know what it is. It's not the same arena.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's the State Farm Arena. Secondly, I understand what people are saying that he doesn't, like, what is he taking opportunity? I guess he is. This other side of this is that Gunther didn't have a very strong world title reign himself. So now we're doing it again, and the first matchup is Goldberg. Yeah, it's a little lackluster for some. But like you mentioned before, Goldberg is still an attraction. So, granted, the people online may not like it, but that Atlanta crowd, they going to pop when he pops out there. And if he wins, they going to pop too. So it's like...
I mean, the Green Bay crowd on Raw, they was hot for it. They was chanting Goldberg.
Yeah.
But I mean, with anything live, you're going to be hyped for it. So, I mean... I don't know if that counts exactly, but I mean, they did get hype for him. So I mean,
but they're going to play to the audience. That's what they're going to do. So it's like, believe me, I'm the TV audience, and I understand from a dynamic of why this stuff is just,
yeah.
But from a live crowd perspective, I mean, I don't know. Like you mentioned, the Green Bay crowd, they were hot for it. Until someone actually starts booing him, I don't see the issue just yet.
Yeah, I get. But do you think they should have told a longer story of it? Because they did it like he just came out and Gunther just saying, "Yeah, I'm a target. I'm gonna make it easy for you. I'm right here." And then Goldberg music hits. Do you think they could have had more of a story throughout the show of building up to Goldberg getting that title shot?
I mean, yeah, I guess Gunther could have been like, "Yeah, you don't deserve a title shot," and then kind of walking off. But
yeah,
I don't know.
And like Goldberg going to because Nick Aldis was filling in for Adam Pearce.
So you mean you saying for the whole duration of the show, make it a whole thing?
Yeah.
No.
Like don't just say the match is made. Just like have Goldberg go to Nick Aldis and Nick Aldis saying it's not my show. I'm just here to keep order or whatever. And I'm not the one who make matches on the show, especially a world title match. You know who you got to talk to, and then.
I mean,
shout out Billy Ray for this. Shout out Billy Ray for this, but this is what he was saying. I know what I agree with. Goldberg could have went to Triple H, and then they could have had a moment right there, and then the match could have been made.
Yeah, no. Listen, I understand, and that stuff is really good for my universe, but you also got to understand what you're working with. Goldberg was never that guy to be that he's not a sports entertainer to that dynamic. You put a microphone in front of him, he starts losing a bit of that aura. What makes Goldberg is the blah and the fire and the spear and all that. That's what makes Goldberg. So having him do skits and promos, no. Look, he came out there, he said why he's out there, he made his challenge, and he made his threat. That's what Goldberg does. Doing all the other stuff is nice, but you work with what you got.
Right. Yeah, like I said, I do get the aura of Goldberg and how much of a superstar he was, and a lot of people he still is.
Yeah.
Because that theme song is just iconic in its own right, and in the chant of Goldberg, I get it. I just was never really a fan, but I get it. Why people are a fan, and like I said,
go back and watch those Nitros in '98. Oh my goodness, you watch his rise from when he first came in around what? Was that June? Yeah, okay. His rise around January of '98. That was a really fascinating run. How that crowd was eating up everything he was doing, and he wasn't doing much of anything.
Yeah, like I said, Spear and Jackhammer mostly.
Yeah.
And other than that, he just do a little bit of the power moves and whatnot. But that's it, and that's what it's been since. And he just been riding the wave, even though he don't know what he's doing, which is he fully admits. But he riding the wave, and he continues to ride it until the wheels fall off, and then maybe his son will get into business because they both got the same tattoo now. Wow. So that might be a sign of his son getting in and getting a shot and leading the legacy on.
Yeah, that's not always really. I gotta tell you, man, those Nepo babies, they don't really. What's the word? They don't really blend well with the audience. The audience isn't always ready to accept them.
This is true, but if he does it well, if he could do better than his dad, I think more people will accept it.
Oh, okay. Tell me about Charlotte again.
Oh, well, some people still like Charlotte though. A lot of people will hate on Charlotte, or not say hate on Charlotte, but don't like Charlotte.
It's hate on Charlotte. At some points of it, it's just hate. Like at some point it is. I get tired of it. At some point it's hate.
But it can be, but we ain't go down the Charlotte route now. But
it could be a whole different conversation.
It's a whole different conversation, but I don't know. Like I said, as long as you produce and you're interesting, people and because like I said, people are already gonna tune in because they know who your parent is. So. But you just gotta show us something after that fact. After that, once they get their eyes on you, you gotta show us something. Then you gotta really show us something.
You're right. Make sure you heard that, Bronny. I hope you turned that up.
Oh, come on, bro! No, you don't bring little Bronny up in this thing.
Lakers $10 billion.
Yo, dude, I can't believe they selling it.
So I had to check my account. Right, I had $9 billion. I just didn't get the last loan in. I was so close. I was trying to really bid for that.
Hey, it would be nice. On the Lakers, come on, bro.
Anyway.
Come on now. Okay. But But back to this though. I don't know. Like I said, he could win. Goldberg could win, but it's Gunther now. So that would kind of, I don't know if I say it, make him a little weak. A spear is a spear, and a jackhammer is a jackhammer.
This comes from Goldberg. The rule in wrestling: the older you get, the stronger you get. Look at Sting.
Yeah,
he was taking dual super kicks and barely falling back. So Goldberg's older now. He may actually be stronger because that's how wrestling works.
Maybe, but like I said, because I'm gonna continue to go back to that match he had with Brock Lesnar at that Survivor Series. Oh, yeah. Well, he shocked the world on that one, and it shouldn't have been that shocking. But doing it to Brock Lesnar, it was shocking.
Oh, it was shocking. Let me tell you something. I was not a Goldberg fan, but for some odd reason, when that happened, it's like for that moment, I was a fan. I was just a huge
bro. Same exact feeling I had watching it. I was hyped.
Right? I don't even know why I don't even like Goldberg, but just the way he did it just reminded me of it. I just lived
it. And the fact that I'm not a big Brock Lesnar fan too, I guess.
I do like Brock though.
So I don't know, maybe that helped out, but but it is what it is. We're gonna see where it goes. He getting his shot at Saturday Night event. But let's go on to see who is in the running to get a shot at SummerSlam in this King of the Ring tournament.
Oh, the King of the Ring tournament. All right. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and bring up the men's bracket. Give me one
Yeah,
second
let's
here.
bring up the updated results on the bracket.
All
Man,
right. So we have it set. You have Sami Zayn with
yeah.
the little devil on the shoulder carrying cross against a man who has voices in his head. So that's going to be interesting in itself, Randy Orton.
Hey.
And then on the other side of this bracket, oh, look at that. You got Mr. Yeatley and Mr. Yeatman.
I get you. I
Oh,
get
Joe Tag
you.
Champions. All right.
Hey.
All right.
These was a lot of people noting that these were the I think what the last four in the War Games for 2023.
Yeah.
They're the winning team right here.
Yeah.
Um, I'm
Biased.
not. I don't think Orton should have been in this position right now. I would rather have it been LA Knight or any of the other three actually in that fatal four way because Randy Orton doesn't exactly need it, but maybe they're leading to a story between Orton and Rhodes.
Well, you know what? I look at
Or
it like this. Where wasn't Orton in the finals last year?
yes,
All right. Well, he's got that veteran status, so he knows how to. It's like a playoff team. They lost the
yeah,
championship game, but they made the playoffs again and advanced into the next round again. But then they lost in the second round.
yeah. I do. I definitely get that. But it's just those other three just really need this right now. I feel
L.A.
like
Knight probably, yeah.
yeah, all three, any of those other three, in Knight, Aleister Black, and Carmelo Hayes. Either one of those three need this right now. But it is what it is. As far as Zayn, I feel like he could turn heel at the end of this and follow up with Karrion Kross because I don't see what else he's doing. I don't think he's winning this tournament, but I feel like he could turn heel like during it or after it, after he's eliminated or whatever. And
I
so
got.
that's go ahead.
I think I got Sami Zayn winning the Rumble.
The Rumble next year.
Well, the Rumble coming up.
Oh, I mean, it's
2026.
a lot that it's a lot that can happen in between that time. That's why I don't know. And it's in Vegas again. There's a lot of people saying Karrion Kross, but that's only because people are feeling Karrion Kross right now. I
Yeah,
don't know
but
if
he
they'll
ain't winning no
be feeling
Rumble.
that way around Rumble time. So that's a wait and see type of situation.
It is,
Uh,
but I think Sammy is going to be in a position to win the world title. But in order to do that, he's got to win something significant. And it ain't going to be Money in the Bank. It's not going to be the King of the Ring. I think it has to be the Rumble.
it's possible, but we'll get that around that time. But until then, I feel like Zayn will lose this and kind of crash out, have a crash out moment, turn back heel. You might as well team up with Karrion Kross, go for the tag titles, and do something like that because I don't see you getting no world title right now.
I don't know.
I'm Intercontinental title, maybe. That's if AJ Styles gets it from Dirty Dom.
Oh, let me ask you then. Do you see Sami Zayn as a world champion? I guess that becomes my next question.
I can see that moment happening. Yeah,
Okay.
I see that moment. I mean, he can have a moment just like Jay did.
Yeah, but
I
Jay's
feel,
a face.
huh? I mean,
Jay,
yeah, but I don't know. Well, you say something about Sami Zayn as a heel?
well, I was just speaking in general. So yeah, but I mean, you're
Oh,
saying he's going to turn heel, which I guess he will.
yeah, because I mean, if Zayn advances, he has to face either one of his friends in Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso, and to lose to them again, and I don't see him beating either one of them.
Well, none of them are beating Cody.
I mean, that's what we feel like. I mean, as soon as we saw Cody Rhodes in this tournament, I was like, okay, I got you. That's why you getting the Cena again.
Yeah, I mean that's the only way I can think of. Because I mean, if Cody doesn't win this, then
But
who in this is going to beat Cena?
I
That's the
don't.
other side of it. Like you look at the other side of this coin, like who in this bracket do you see actually fighting Cena at SummerSlam and it making a lot of sense? I mean, you could do Orton, but we just had Orton at Backlash.
Yeah, but
Wasn't
like I said, it could be somebody from Raw. It could be Zayn or Uso or Jay
are
to
they going
fight Gunther,
or Goldberg?
possibly Goldberg. But it's so many stories that can come from this. Because Zayn, he could if he wins the whole thing. Let's say he wins the whole King of the Ring, goes SummerSlam, fight Gunther, beats Gunther, but then Seth cashes in on him.
Oh, there's Seth too, yeah.
Because Seth is that wild card, and that's what he wants. That's what anybody who wants Money in the Bank wants, really. At least the heels, at least. Because they want that surprise factor or whatnot. But that can happen
hold
with.
on. Does Seth could also go for the WWE Championship instead of just the world title.
Seth got options. He got two options, and then he just got to pick what he wants to do with it. But I'm just saying, from a storyline standpoint, Zayn finally gets his world championship, beats Gunther, and then get stomped out right at that victory moment. I mean, it can happen either that way, or like I said, with Cody Rhodes, he just gonna get back and get his redemption against John Cena from WrestleMania. If Jey Uso wins, he going back after Gunther. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I guess. I feel like such a waste.
Possibly.
I mean, he'll be the King of the Ring champion, so that'd be another accolade to his credit.
Yeah,
so from that standpoint, at least. I'm just thinking about too a rematch with him at SummerSlam. Yeah, they can do that without the King of the Ring tournament.
Yeah, I mean, but they could do that with Rhodes and Uso, because Rhodes already has a pinfall victory over John Cena, so he doesn't exactly need this. Jey Uso, it could be a rematch if they they don't really do those no more, but exactly do it anymore. They could have did a Rhea Ripley WrestleMania sort of. They had to go through a whole. They had to go through a whole thing with her, which just annoyed the hell out of me. But it is what it is. But yeah. So I mean, like I said, Orton really on the person that needs this is Sami Zayn.
I mean, it would help Sami more than anyone because, like Karrion Kross keeps saying, you're the only one that's not a world champion. All your friends have been world champions,
right?
Unless you count Jimmy, that's the only one.
Oh, I don't know, but they keep saying Jimmy and Jay gonna get back in the tag team division and face the New Day since there's no competition. So they're gonna give him back the only competition they really had before were the most recently, which is the Usos.
Yeah. Well, I get that. It's just there's also no strong. They have not built up the tag team division on a Raw, so that's more of a problem of booking.
Yeah, that's why I was saying Zayn and Karrion Kross could go for those tag team titles, even though it'd be heel versus heel with New Day versus Zayn and Karrion Kross. But so I don't know, man. Yeah, but that's just been talks of the Usos getting back together and doing that, which I don't know. Jay has built up too much just to go right back into the tag team division. Just like I thought Kofi built up too much to go right back into the tag team division, but here we are. If we get it, Jay in the same situation where Kofi was, even though Kofi's reign just ended worse than Jay's did.
I get you. Oh well, we'll see. But right now, as of this moment, let's just run a gambit. Who'd you have winning the semifinals? You got Zayn Orton now, so who you got winning that one? Zayn?
I say Zayn wins and then faces one of his friends. I on the other side, I just can't tell you if Rhodes and Jey Uso. That's just gonna be the tough one.
Really? Because I'm about to ask you, who's gonna win between Rhodes and Uso?
Right. It's hard not to go with Cody, man. But I could see Seth interfering in some way in that situation. But I mean, Seth got issues with Jay, Cody, and Zayn. So
yeah, but I don't know why he'll prevent them from winning. Because in the end, he's just waiting for the world title champion. He's waiting for the champion to be vulnerable.
But Cody Rhodes has interfered with what Seth been trying to do on Raw and stuff like that. That's what we did on last Monday. He helped Jay out, and then he was kind of just out there with Bronson and Braun. So that's why I feel like he might interfere within that match because that was the end of Raw, and then they was all in that situation.
I hear you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
There's been a lot of interference in these matches because LA Knight, well, he messed up with Bronson Reed, and that's how Jey Uso ended up winning.
Yeah,
he came in there, and then we're about to talk about the Queen of the Ring. Rhea Ripley cost, who she cost?
Raquel.
Yeah, Raquel, because Raquel cost her on SmackDown.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and pull
Let's
up that
see.
Queen of the Ring right quick.
All right, ready for Queen. So you have
Okay, well I got Zayn. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna just pick. Zayn versus Uso. Let's get it.
oh, you're taking Zayn or Uso. Okay, well,
Yeah, yeah. I'm a Zayn Uso
I'm taking Zayn and
and Cody.
Cody because Cody's not losing it. Cody's winning the tournament. If he doesn't
I,
win, I'll be surprised. But he's winning that tournament.
all right. I mean, but like I said, these recent King of the Ring tournaments been and Queen of the Ring been real surprising and real
Hmm.
competitive. I feel like because
Oh yeah, real competitive. But I mean, no one's denying the competitive nature. But it's just I'm still thinking about the match at SummerSlam. I just
yeah,
can't
yeah,
see it being
right.
anyone
Yeah,
else except Cena and Rhodes.
I know. I just think Cody will have another way to Cena.
I'm pretty sure. I guess he could. It's just
That's,
that's
that's all I'm thinking about. Cody already
mm.
has a pinfall victory over him. He just say I got that, and
Yeah.
then
You know, he
so
tried that. Didn't he try that a promo and Cena just basically like ignored it because like, okay,
yeah,
it
but
wasn't a
Cena going so
meaningless match.
I get you, but Cena going out the Punk right now. So that, I mean they ain't trying to play it up right now. So that's all I figured. I just brushed that off towards.
Okay.
So, but we got Queen of the Ring. Got Jade has qualified or advanced.
Yep.
Roxanne
Jade,
Perez,
Roxanne Perez, Alexa
to
Bliss,
Bliss, and Oscar.
the Empress of Tomorrow, who has returned today.
Yeah, and she got her old theme song back.
I
I
hope
was
it's a
like,
whole theme song and not just a mix up. If you got to play the right record,
nah. Yeah, I know, right? I hope they'll keep switching her back and forth because I don't know if
right?
everybody noticed like that, but I noticed because I like both songs. But um, yeah, they don't switch back to her old theme song. But I sheesh, I see Jay versus Oscar.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Jay versus Oscar because well, I just don't see Alexa Bliss beating Oscar. It doesn't matter. No, I just don't see Oscar losing. I see. My real question is who wins between Jade and Oscar because Jade could become the queen of the ring, and they could go ahead and
Definitely,
challenge, and they could definitely run the whole Naomi storyline in the midst of that because it actually has a story to it.
it does.
But I can also see Oscar versus Io Sky because
Right,
Io
because
Sky hasn't fought anyone since WrestleMania for the world title.
I'm saying, bro. I guess she got a thing going on. She had a thing going on with Liv, but I think if Liv is hurt for a few months, then I don't know where
Well,
that
Liv
could
was going
go.
to have a program with the Bella Twins. It was believed that the Bella Twins were going to fight Liv and Raquel for the tag titles at Evolution.
Okay. Ugh. All right. Well, I mean, yeah, but I guess they're gonna change that plan now because I
Liv
Nikki
is out
Bella.
for 6 months.
I didn't like Nikki Bella promo on Raw. She messed up Stephanie name too.
Yeah,
Yeah. She said Vacue. I like what the heck?
she's healing it up.
She's supposed to be a heel now. Okay. All right. Anyway, so yeah, Jay has the branch off to go with the Naomi situation, and Bianca might be back by that time. So, and then she already got issues going on with Tiffany, so that could branch off to that. Oscar, like I said, history with Io Sky, even though they quietly broke up Damage Control, because they're like it was
Everyone
so
was
many,
hurt.
yeah, it was so
Yeah,
many injuries in that group. It's just they just kind of let it go, even though they kind of been showing up for each other. Where Io Sky showing up for Kyrie Sane in certain moments against Liv Morgan. Um, so there's that. But I mean, it'd be interesting to see Oscar versus Io Sky because I don't know the last time they fought. Might be a long
Oscar and
time
Io
ago.
Sky.
Yeah, yeah, it might be a long time ago. I think it was like on a Raw or SmackDown, something like that. They fought. So that'd be interesting to see how they go against each other. That'd be a SummerSlam match. So I mean, it'd be interesting.
Oh, hold on. That is obviously not how you spell Io Sky. But who do you got winning? Gotta ask.
I know. Because, like I said, we already picked out of the finals of Jade and Oscar. I'm more interested in the Jade Cargill and Naomi situation. So I'm gonna go with that. Even though I know Oscar's had all the accolades she can have, and this would be another one added to her added to the list. But I don't know if how much they trying to push her. I know she just got back, but I don't know how much they trying to put her in that position. Is she like a gatekeeper right now? For the like the gatekeeper for the the main event women, or is she just continue to add to her accolades? I don't know.
I don't know if I call her a gatekeeper. She just came back, so I don't know if I
I know.
call
I'm
her
just saying. I
that.
don't know what position they want her in right now. That's what I'm
No, I
saying.
get no, I get that. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm thinking Asuka's gonna win. I know the Jade story does make more sense, but
Yeah,
Asuka just wins these type of matches. Like she just
yeah.
does.
I know, but I don't know if they want to give Jay a loss like that right now. Also,
Well, I mean, like Jay's undefeated.
I mean, she lost a lot of singles matches.
Okay, I bet she hasn't, but I mean, ain't like this is just anyone. This is Asuka. So it's like,
I know. I mean, I'm
and
going with
that's
Jay.
what Asuka does. She
I
beats
know you.
people like that.
Yeah, you going Oscar? I'm going with Jay. Let's see who win this.
All right, that's cool.
Even though before them, neither one of them be in the finals.
Um, what's
Oh
that?
no. I mean, before them, neither one of them be in the finals. We
Oh
pick
no, that's not gonna happen.
you don't
Roxanne
think?
Perez, no, because Roxanne Perez is gonna get distracted by Judgment Day stuff, and Alexa Bliss is just not gonna win. Like even if Charlotte or something happens, Alexa Bliss is not beating Oscar. That ain't happening. Like I said,
Alright.
Roxanne is just gonna get that whole. It's a Judgment Day story since Liv is out. They gotta
Yeah.
pivot a story, so she's gonna be tied with Judgment Day. Now, I mean, do you think she's
But
gonna be?
I'm saying the only one stopping her it will be Liv. Raquel, I don't think she's doing. Raquel is tied up with Rhea right now, so Roxanne might have a clear lane now to take over Dominic and Judgment Day.
Do you think she could be Jade Cargill?
I'm not saying she can, but Jade Cargill can get distracted by the Judgment Day.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if it
But
happens, it
I'm
happens.
still going for Jay. I'm just
Because in
saying
the
what
end,
could happen.
If Jay loses, that's fine. Because my pick was Oscar to win it all anyway.
Oh right.
Like, so if Jay loses, that's fine. That's your pick.
And then also, if you saying Oscar gonna win, she has to go against she might have to go against a heel, ain't it? She don't have to. She doesn't have to exactly, but I mean, because I mean, all the guys are faces as of right now. The last four.
Judgment Day.
No, all the guys in the King of the Ring tournament. All of them are baby faces as of right now.
That's true.
So I mean, it doesn't have to be a heel face thing, but I mean,
yeah, because both heels won last year. Naya and Gunther, they're both heels.
No, I'm saying they both won the whole thing. I'm talking about facing each other in the finals.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
I want to think about the heel face dynamic.
Yeah, I mean, they might not be thinking about it either because, like I said, they just going off of interesting, matches.
Yeah, that's why. And this is why I'm coming with the whole SummerSlam booking because I'm seeing it as Io Sky, Asuka, Cody, Cena. So that's why I'm also basing my picks on because I could definitely see Tiffany and, I mean, honestly, that Tiffany could fight in a triple threat against a Jade and Naomi. It could be a lot of different factors with that.
Yeah, I mean,
so I don't know. I just don't know if Queen of the Ring would be the path to it. But
yeah, it could be. Like I said, Oscar. Like you said, this way it could probably go. Oscar could win the Queen of the Ring tournament and wait for SummerSlam. Jade could get her shot at Evolution because they got to build to that right now. Because they know they're building up. Huh?
Well, she could fight Charlotte, like everyone was thinking.
What? For what?
Tiffany? I don't know. You was big on her and Charlotte when you first saw the tournament. You thought,
I thought you talking about Tiffany.
No, I'm talking about Jade.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, I just thought that would be like what they could lead to in the tournament. Yeah, because they had so many options they could do, but that seemed like one of the biggest ones that I saw right off the bat. But I don't know. I just think they could do that Evolution, and then because Naomi and Tiffany had that back and forth on SmackDown, and Tiffany saying, "Go ahead and cash in. Go ahead and cash in. Why don't you do it right now?" And they only telling her, what I look stupid to you. And the crowd actually said, "Yeah," but because they said heel or whatnot. But I'm gonna cash on you when you at least expect it, and I'm gonna make your life hell till then. So and I already said before, I feel like she's gonna cash in the Evolution because that is the same weekend as All In. And so that could be a big moment they could talk about from the Evolution pay-per-view.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, I hear you. I mean, something's got to happen on that show, right? I don't know
I'm
what's gonna.
saying.
Yeah,
'Cause
I mean, I'm not denying it. It's just
yeah, I wonder who are the stars they're gonna bring back and what actual matches they're gonna have for the titles at that Evolution show.
well, they're definitely gonna have some tag titles because I guess the tag title tournament since Liv's hurt,
Oh
unless
yeah,
Raquel finds a replacement and it ends up becoming Roxanne.
hey, I could see that too. I could definitely see that
But
too.
do they do that?
Huh? I
Do
mean,
they
it
do
will
that? Do
make
they or do they
sense.
just? I know it makes sense. But do they just do that? Because I mean, it's I don't
Why?
know.
Because why not? She's right there in the Judgment Day already. I guess she's in. I don't know if she's officially in the group or whatnot.
See, that's the reason why if she's not officially in the group. Then what do you? No, then
But
she should.
I'm just saying, Liv will be out. Roxanne could sweet talk her, and I see I'm right there. Even the rest of the group members who's already cool with Roxanne, because sweet talk and say you don't want to give up the title. Roxanne's right here, just like with Bianca. She chose Naomi when Jade
Oh
was
yeah,
out.
I'm not saying Raquel. I'm like, will WWE allow it? That's my question. Will
Oh,
they allow that, or they would just strip it and be like, "No, we're gonna have a tournament since
no,
she's
I
out."
mean they don't have to. Like I said, they just continue with the story. That adds to the story right there. And then whenever Liv does come back, she could say, "Oh, Raquel, why'd you turn on me? Why'd you team with her?"
Because you were hurt. That's stupid. No, I hate
No,
that. No,
I'm
no.
I'm
I
just
get it. I get it.
saying.
No, I get it. I get it. I'm not arguing against it. I get it. I don't want to beat down your fantasy book, and it's just I want to go to the next topic. I guess it's like it's fine. It's whatever in the end.
I don't
Because
know.
I mean, it's a tag. Listen, you can go on about it, but you know how I feel about the tag title. Just throw that thing in the trash. Because even if they decide who they compete against, because right now they're gonna lose to the Bella Twins anyway. So it's like it doesn't matter. It's like throw that thing in the trash.
Ugh.
So that's why it's like they can run that whole
Yeah,
story, and then it's like it just be a Judgment Day story, which kind of Judgment Day. We'll see, but you know what? This be another thing for Dirty Dom. How did he end up with Liv? Because Rhea got hurt. Oh, how you know
yeah.
Roxanne? Well, Liv got hurt. So I'm just saying,
Yeah,
how
man,
does it
don't get hurt.
pathway for that?
Don't get hurt while you with Dirty Dom. That's
Maybe he's just had bad luck.
I'm telling you, because but he better have some luck of his own. He like say he might be going against AJ Styles real soon, so we'll
Yeah.
see how that go.
AJ's not winning that match, huh?
You don't think AJ gonna win? Because
AJ should be fighting Cena, honestly. AJ's not even in a position to fight Cena, but if Cena's going to go through his past rivalries, I feel like we're kind of skipping that one.
But I mean, that ain't exactly what this is. He don't have to go to his past rivalries the whole way through.
No, but AJ was actually a rival, and those were good matches. Like that's the thing, right?
I know,
That's just the
but
thing. So it's like we wasted the Logan Paul thing. We could have done CM Punk and Money in the Bank. So it's like I don't know.
but Cena, I don't know how many more good matches he got with that. I don't know if he's looking for good matches. He's looking for get these appearances out the way, and I'll say I'm leaving with this belt.
No, I understand that's what he's doing, but it's like make it interesting. Like that's the
I
thing,
mean,
right?
yeah, I mean,
And I mean, not for nothing. It's just his thing is fine, but it's just the CM Punk. Actually, you know what? I'm not too big on CM Punk right now. He's kind of boring to me. He's doing this whole I'm doing it for the fans. Even in his promo on SmackDown, he kind of lost sight of what he was trying to say. But CM Punk is a good promo that he found himself.
yeah.
I don't know, man. He just feels just I don't know. The Cena thing is missing something.
Does CM Punk need a grudge or a chip on his shoulder all the time for him to be good?
It helps.
Would be interested?
Because I mean, right now he's just happy to be here. That's what it feels like. Oh, it's good to be alive in whatever city they're in, and that's cool. But he's got nothing to really talk about. So it's weird when he goes out there and talks because he's a great speaker. But when there's nothing to talk about, you just kind of go in circles.
I mean, I better figure him the whole Cena thing would be real interesting. That's how I feel like,
Yeah,
especially
I know,
with the
but
dynamic, the history they have.
yeah, and then being reverse. I
Yeah,
get
the
that, but
reverse
at the same
role.
time, it's just that CM Punk still doesn't have a strong motive. I'm doing it for the fans. I'm sorry. That's just lazy. I don't know. I'm doing it for the fans. Maybe that's just me. I feel like that's just such a face thing. You know, you're doing it for yourself. Just say it, Punk.
I mean, of course, yeah. He want
Well,
the
I mean,
title. He want to take that title from him.
no, but again, just say it. Like that's my thing. It's one
Yeah.
thing, but just be upfront. Like it's not
Well,
a
you
bad
know,
thing either. Just be like, I'm
yeah.
doing it for the fans, I'm doing it for myself, and I'm doing it like I don't know, that promo was okay, but again, even CM Punk was stumbling around it because he kind of forgot some lines or
Yeah, but I
forgot what
mean,
he was
he
talking
say he's the
about.
voice of the voiceless, and then that's one of his big things.
But who's voiceless at this moment that he's speaking for?
I don't know because I mean,
So I mean,
the crowd.
that's a cute little thing at a time. But
Yeah,
when you are part of the machine that you used to rage against, it's
yeah. Well, I mean, he trying not to be because he keep trying to put that in there. Say, now I'm not speaking for the company or whatnot.
I
So
mean, well, you're not, but I mean, you're also not speaking against the company. So that's who's the voiceless that I guess he's speaking for.
right. I don't know. I wait to see because I don't think he's beating Cena at Night of Champions. So I just don't see. I just don't see. And Truth is involved in it, and our Truth and Cena have a match on SmackDown. So I will see like to see where that goes, but
Oh, Night of
I
Champions is going to be interesting, huh?
it
Let me pull
should
up Night
be.
of Champions. Let me pull up Night of Champions. Let me see what all. Do they have everything set of this?
I don't know. Well, they got the tournament ending there. Let's see who's gonna be king and queen in the ring, and then the John Cena and CM Punk. So that's three matches right there. I guess they're gonna build
Dominic
up somebody to
and
fade New Day, maybe, and
yeah, I
then
don't mean ooh, they got to figure that part out too.
I don't know what
Yeah,
Dom is.
Dominic and AJ Intercontinental and Cena and Punk and the two
Oh,
King
that's
of the
official.
Ring. Yeah, that's official.
Dom and AJ
Yeah,
at Nine Champions. Okay, okay.
and
Well,
then the
that
King of the Ring. So it's only 4 matches so far.
like, they can add a night, add one more, like I said, the tag team titles.
Yeah, I know. It's just mm,
I don't know who do they defending against, but like
yeah.
we
So
said,
who they
if
fighting?
Jay don't win this match against Cody, we know then.
Hey, you think it'd be the? You think he'll just pivot right to the tag titles?
I mean,
I mean,
what else what is he doing?
it's just well, I mean, he can still try to go after Gunther somehow. Like, okay, he lost the tournament, but I mean, depending on who wins, they go after Cena and at least Gunther. And it's like, well, why not still go after that? And I mean,
Because
even then, to build the tag titles, it's like, well, that just, I mean, they got time, I guess. Either way, it's just, I feel like you don't have to pivot him so quickly.
I know, well, it's just if Gunther got Goldberg at the Saturday Night's main event, they not veering away from that. And that's in July.
All right, but you still got a SummerSlam. I'm saying he can still get a title shot at SummerSlam.
He can. I'm just saying. I don't know. I guess he beat Cody or he ain't gonna be on this show.
No, he can lose to Cody. Cody will go fight Cena. Who's going to fight in a SummerSlam? If Gunther beats Goldberg, who's he fighting in SummerSlam? He can fight Jay. I mean, that could be that
I know.
rematch.
I'm
Or he can
thinking.
fight.
I'm thinking this month as Night of Champions. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh well, I mean, well,
Jay just not gonna be on this show if he loses to Cody.
yeah, okay, well, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm saying, but I'm looking for the fifth match. If there's
The
if there's
fifth
a
match. Oh no,
yeah, I'm just
I
saying
thought you said
if there's a
oh
fifth match, that's all I'm saying.
well, what?
If the Night of Champions, if you're defending the titles,
Well,
that's
that's what
on.
I'm saying. Though, if you do the Usos, where you just slapping that together just like that, like that's the other part of that. Because it's like, well, I don't know, Jimmy. I lost the tournament. You want to go out the tag titles? Like, what? Like that's what I'm saying. That's why it doesn't make any sense of that. Like, all right, dog. Like, what are we talking about? You was just in the world title match. Now you just
Well, if not that, then maybe the SmackDown tag titles. They got this mess going on with the Wyatt family. I
oh, talk about another bad creation.
I try to give them a chance, but it is just it's just too.
Everyone's trying to give him a chance, but nothing's happening with it. But I don't want to
Yeah.
get into that
Nah. We ain't getting into that, but
because they ain't a SmackDown.
nah. But we know the evolution. I just want to speak a little bit about old girl Blake Monroe made her she signed a contract for NXT, and so but she got met by JC Jane and her crew and whatnot, and got put through. That's why she got put through a table and laid on her back like that. With
Yeah,
her,
double choke slam.
yeah, I guess they trying to make her a baby face, but she doesn't seem like a baby face to me. I don't.
Well, I mean, listen, Jesse Jane is also just trying to stake her claim. So
Yeah, she
babyface or
is.
not, it's like, I guess here's my thing. Are they gonna try to build credibility to Jesse Jane before she drops his title? And is she dropping it to Blake or is she gonna drop it to Jordan Grace?
I don't know. They got a 4-way coming up with Jordan Grace, Jada Parker, Lash Legend, and
There it is.
what's the girl name?
Oh, hang on. I'll see if I can
Izzy
find it.
Dame.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming Jordan Grace will win, maybe because the winner is supposed to go face JC Jane at Evolution. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know where Blake Moreau fits in with that.
Fatal influence.
So I'm trying to figure out how that's going.
Here we go.
Miss Bewitched. But I don't know. Yeah, JC James is a transitional champion. I feel like whoever wins the Fatal 4-way either going to beat her or unless they just make it a triple threat. Because like I said, if they building up JC and Blake, I mean, they got to build into something. Because Evolution ain't till July. So they got time between then.
Yeah, they got some time. They can put something together if they decide to do as a full show that includes NXT. I mean, did they mention NXT is going to be in it?
Yeah. I mean, whoever wins this Fatal 4-way fights for the title at Evolution.
Okay. Just want to be sure.
Yeah. They including them now because I was like I said, they're one of the best women's rosters in the company. They
Well,
should.
they display them the best. Like, I mean, pound for pound talent. I don't know about that.
I mean, they're just playing the best. I mean, I feel like that's how it should be on there. I mean, if you're doing an all women's pay per view, you might as well just have people that could, fill out the car, and that's some great talent down there in NXT.
Yeah, they do. I know they pull them up and put them on Raw.
And that's probably Jordan Grace ain't up on the main roster already.
And we got to make room for these people. I mean, just throw them all out there and be sitting around not doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, because they just brought Stephanie and Julia, so I guess just wait a little while. I guess.
Yeah, be patient. She'll be there. But speaking of NXT possible call ups, did you hear about possible additions to Seth Rollins groups? The Seth Rollins group, a fourth member, and the rumor is either Ethan Page or Ricky Saints. I still want to call him Ricky Starks. In fact, I'm still probably going to call her Mariah May too, because I do not like Blake Monroe. That did not even feel right when I said Blake. But anyway, Ethan Starks, Ricky Starks or Ethan Page. Who do you see as a good fit for this group?
Ethan Page. Why would Ricky Saints be in that group?
Well, I mean, everyone else is kind of tan-ish.
Man, no.
Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker is definitely tan. That guy sprays it on. It feels like.
I wouldn't pick either one of them to be in the group. To be honest, but if it was either one of these two, if you're picking one of these two, I put Ethan Page because he fits in more the heel role. But he seemed like he just do it for himself either way. I don't know why he would be in this group. None of it. It's an all right group. It's just all three of these guys are able to do it on their own. They don't really need the group exactly. It could probably boost them and help them.
Yeah.
But I don't think either one of them need the group.
Well, it gives them something to do as opposed to just individual stories. Because right now, if Bronson Reed wasn't part of this, what would Bronson Reed possibly be doing?
Be on SmackDown and doing something with the bloodline like he was doing before he left.
Yeah,
but I mean, he's had to be with them, or he just be on Raw, dominate like he was before. Like I said, before he got injured.
Who's it? What?
Because he was beating down. He was doing back and forth with Seth Rollins, and he was beating him down, even though he lost to him. Yeah, but he still stood tall. Yeah, after that loss.
Yeah, but he still lost to him. So that feud was over. So he lost to Seth. That feud was over. Then he moved on to the Bloodline thing. See, that also would depend on what would have happened after War Games, because he was hurt. So coming back from the injury, I don't know. I don't mind him being in a group. It's just, again, Seth Rollins will look like a leader of this group. I feel like Paul Heyman should just be the head of the group. Seth is the odd man out, honestly.
Possibly, yeah. And then, it could be just Braun and Bronson.
Yeah, exactly. With Paul Heyman as their manager. Seth is the one that's really the odd person out. He should be doing something, I don't know, on SmackDown. I don't know. Seth Rollins,
It's
What was
funny. I
that
see.
from?
I see the postal stuff. It's like every 5 years he needs some security or something. Because right now he got, like I said, Braun and Bronson. Before that, he had AOP, Officer Payne.
Oh, he did. He did, didn't he?
Yeah. Then before that, 5 years before that, he had what was it
Austin Theory.
no.
He did have Austin Theory and
I mean, he did have them, but but I'm talking about like the bigger
Angel
guys.
Garza.
Who
Oh,
he
big
had? Who
guy.
he had? Security. What was his name? What was their name?
A&J
Because he's
Security.
J&J Security.
J&J Security. Okay, yeah.
He always needs security every few years. He needs security.
Well, I mean, look. He got it from his mentor Triple H. That guy always kept something, group, faction, or something around him.
He did. He did.
So
From
like,
what? From DX to Evolution to the Authority.
yeah, it's just I don't know. That's why I was never a fan of Triple H. I always felt like he just needed help. He can never do it on his own. He always just needed some oomph.
Hey,
He's a front runner like little boy LeBron.
what?
I always got to stack the deck against the group. That's what he's a front runner.
Oh Lord!
Always got to stack the deck.
We ain't gonna talk about LeBron. We ain't gonna go back and forth about LeBron.
Okay, fine.
About King James.
Oh my God.
King James. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay. Moving on.
Oh, before we move on, I just want to say, we go for as finals almost over. Who you think winning?
All right, now the Pacers are stomping the Thunder. In case you didn't know,
Oh,
I still got the Thunder winning though. I had the Thunder winning by 5.
Yeah. But I told you it was gonna be pushed to 7.
Yeah, you're right about push to 7.
Yeah, and then we're gonna see what happens to OKC. And I want Indiana winning this game tonight.
Oh, Halliburton played with that. He played with the strained calf. I didn't get a chance to see the game. He played with a bad calf. Had 17 points.
I see.
Oh wow,
Way better than the last game, boy. I swear.
Game 7's about to have some high ratings.
Sorry yeah. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to see what's going on at AEW right now. Mercedes, they had
their big event in Mexico,
Grand Slam
in Mexico. To mention that.
Oh man, that was a dope. I just love the arena. I don't know the feel of it. It felt different.
It's the CML arena. It was in Mexico. That's where they have all the events. You know, the barricades are bolted down.
Oh, really?
So they don't move.
Really?
So you throw a person to the barricade. Oh yeah, that's all barricade.
You feeling that one?
It ain't gonna give.
You feeling that one? Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay. And then we saw. I'm picking Mercedes for All In. I'm picking Mercedes. I'm going to pull it out there. She's collecting the belts, right? All these belts right now. She has 6 right now. 5
How many matter?
I know. I mean, they matter in those companies that they from.
What's the companies?
I mean, CMLL. I don't know all of them. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know all of them.
Yeah,
but,
exactly. Okay, but no, she has 5 different belts. You're right about that.
Yeah. Well, it's really 6, really. But she got if you want to count the Owen Hart tournament belt. But I mean, she won. I mean, but she's still chasing that AEW Women's Championship, and that's the one that matters most. That's gonna matter most. She could drop all the rest of them, and she could still have that one. But Toni Storm came out there, and she came out there and suplexed her, and all the belts flew everywhere like Sonic rings.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
But I mean, she collecting belts everywhere. Mr. Monet train, man. How you feel about her doing all that? A lot of people kind of, I don't know, they laughing at it or they just mad at it.
I'm okay. I don't know who was helping. I guess it's helping Mercedes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Look, the belt collector thing is pretty cool in some degree.
Yeah.
To some degree, I guess. It's just we'll see.
I mean, people like this when the Hardy Boys did it.
When he went on that Gold Rush?
Yeah, the Gold Rush. And then when Kenny Omega was collecting, he was called himself the belt collector, whatever. And now, to me, when I saw her with all them belts, I thought about Kurt Angle and TNA. Holding every championship, basically. And I think he defended all in one night one time, too.
Yeah, that was all the titles in TNA though.
Yeah, so yeah, it was in that one company. Yeah, but I mean, that's just what I thought about when we heard all of that. That the infamous picture
Well,
with
there's
Ultimo Dragon.
yeah, the Ultimate Dragon. You have him.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad thing, right? It's not a bad gimmick to go through. Um, I'm just not big on Mercedes in general. Like she's a good wrestler, but
yeah,
it's just me. So I mean, there's a little bit of bias to that degree, but we'll see where it goes. I don't know. I just if she beats Tony Storm, I just like well, who's gonna beat her? Like that's the thing. Who's
yeah.
gonna beat her?
I don't, like I said, I don't know who they
And then
building up to be in that third spot or in that third spot and getting them ready to take that top spot. But I mean, Mercedes can have a long reign,
all
just
right,
like
bro.
she having right now with the TBS title. But I just don't
Yeah,
know
I
who
mean,
they else they building up because, like I said,
I'll say
you
though. To that point though, what's going on with the TBS division? Because it's a separate division.
I know. I mean, like I said, they got people, they got stars there, but it just they just been losing and they not consistent with them. Like so, you got Jamie Hayter, Athena is there, but they want to keep her on Ring of Honor for some
Yeah,
stupid reason.
she's stuck in the Ring of Honor.
Statlander, I'm not a fan of hers, but she's there.
Okay.
Uh, Thunder Rosa,
Oh, she's down that totem pole. Boy, you got to really build up Thunder Rosa to get her back in that spot again.
I'm telling you.
She's down there
Um,
now.
Megan Bain, Willow,
Megan Bain's
Nightingale.
in a tag team with Penelope Ford now. I don't even know if she's even in singles competition. They don't have tag titles in AEW.
You feel like you think they're gonna build up to that since they took away one title, so they're gonna give another title?
I hope not, but they probably will. I hope not, but they probably will. I just
Yeah,
want to state again, I hope not.
probably will. Yeah, well, I mean, and there's Julia Hart. And like I said, they got a number of people. I mean, Spider Lady. What is her name? God dang,
Thalia?
Thalia.
I guess
Okay,
I'm not
I'm
gonna.
trying
I
to
can't
remember.
really
I'm trying to
pronounce it.
remember that.
Call it Thea Hell. I don't know.
Oh
That's not her name.
no, that's the NXT on that one. But
Yeah.
I don't know. They got some choices, but they just got to do something with it. They got to put them
I mean,
on a
they
good
have a
road.
decent roster of women. Like you
Yeah,
mentioned, they really just Ethelika, Thekla. I can't. I have yet to hear
Thekla.
Excalibur say it.
Thekla.
I guess. I don't know.
That's what I'm gonna say. That's what it sounds like to me. Hey, if anybody know how to say it, put it
Yeah,
in the
help us out
comment.
because
Tell us we're saying it wrong. Let us know.
definitely. I feel bad in saying it wrong too. I
Yeah.
will listen to Excalibur say it, but he talks so much sometimes, and I just tired of hearing him commentate. Oh, real quick, back to Raw, real quick. Shout out to Corey Graves filling in for Pat McAfee. I really think it should be more of a situation where Pat McAfee every now and then fills in for Corey Graves, but that's just me.
Yeah. I wasn't Corey Gray going back and forth with JD McDonough, talking about he like a Lego piece or something, and then
He was talking about Big Head. Yeah,
yeah, JD came back talking about you just there because Pat McAfee was busy.
he was going at him a lot though. He just kept making so many references and head jokes. That's one thing I don't like about Corey Graves. When he picks on somebody, he is relentless.
Yeah. I enjoy Corey, but yeah, he can't get that way. So
Too
either way.
much. But back to it. So how'd you feel? And just want to mention Hangman opened up the night doing a promo, full Spanish promo,
That
none of it
surprised
in
me.
English.
I didn't know he knew Spanish that well.
Well, he said he was kind of bad at it, but he
I
said
mean,
in his promo, he said, I'm bad at it, but I'm better than most gringos. Because there's actually a transcript of the whole promo. And essentially in the promo, he talked about how he grew up on the farm, and on the farm, he dealt with some Mexican workers, and they talked about working as a teamwork. So in essence, he was laying down the story that although me and Swerve are not on the same page, pun unintended,
yeah.
I will try my best to work with him in a sense. He did try to come out and say Swerve in the end, in a
Yeah,
sense. So it's like it's building. I
I
think
want. I
I
need to
think
look.
Swerve and Young Bucks. I mean Swerve and now Ospreay probably going to fight the Young Bucks in the tag match. And if
Yeah,
Hangman doesn't beat Moxley, it's gonna wind up being more of an elite versus them. Maybe with Okada. But go ahead.
Okada too got something going on with Don Callis now, ain't it?
Well, he's him and Don Callis are like this now.
Yeah. So I don't know if he with the Bucks as much anymore. Um, so that was weird a little bit, but I don't know. I don't want them to just to team up just cause. I know Osprey's in the middle and trying to get them together. I guess I'm looking for a little bit more in that.
Oh,
I need them to have I need a conversation between Swerve and Hangman.
well, there's
That's
still
what
some time. There's still
is it.
time before, so they could have that coming up.
Yeah, yeah. It's still more than enough time for them to do that. But that's what I need right now.
I get you. Um, the way they're telling the story, Hangman may win. So you still got Hangman beating Moxley at All In.
I do. I do.
Okay, I'm still thinking they're gonna
he's
hold
like
out.
he's like nah, bro.
I don't know, man. I really feel like they're gonna hold out. It's gonna be, dude. If Hangman wins, I'll be happy. But if he
Yeah.
doesn't, I'll be expected.
I can run with that. I can run with that. Cause like I said, it's that little voice in me saying, nah, it's like a voice. I'm just saying little something in me just saying Moxley will win. That I won't want Moxley to win, but Hangman needs to win. Cause I do love Hangman. Like continue to say he's the main character, and I just love his story throughout the whole time at AEW. And
Yeah, and he's a
so
good character.
yeah, yeah,
One of
yeah,
the
yeah.
best.
Oh yeah. But other the stories I don't like, they continue with this MJF. I mean, but telling me the story about because he had a match with Mystico and whatnot, but something happened after the show. Let the people know.
Yeah. So of course with the match of Mystico, he gave him a low blow, disqualified. Took the man's mask off, which is definitely a no-no in luchador culture. Put it on, which is even more of a disrespect. This apparently led to an event later that night where MJF was stalked and practically attacked by someone who was really caught up in the midst of that storyline. MJF life might have legit been in danger in that moment. How you feel about fans taking their frustration out on wrestlers, trying to attack them in public? Still real to me.
Um, I don't want anybody to get hurt, of course, but this is what you look for in wrestling. This is what you want to be that as much the biggest hill you can be to where fans are that enthralled in what's going on. Because I feel like that's how
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't back in the day. People, that's why they threw stuff in the ring.
Yeah, it was trashy. They
When
really
they
did were throwing trash.
right, they threw chair. It used to be ECW. They threw chairs and stuff like that. And this is going beyond the limits. 'Cause I mean, at this point, you're supposed to know what's going on with the wrestling business. But I mean, but this is what you want. You bring back that old school heat, old school heel heat. That's what this is. But like I said, you shouldn't take that far and try to hurt somebody over it because it ain't got nothing to do with you for real. But
No.
I think
Mystico's a legend down in Mexico. I kind of feel like Mystico should have won that match, honestly.
yeah, I feel like he should have. I mean, MJF is kind of Teflon. I feel like so.
Yeah, apparently he can't lose. He should have lost that match because you already had someone from CMLL. I hate to say someone. You had a girl from CMLL lose her world title to Mercedes in AEW
Uh,
roster member. You could have
yeah,
just had MJF take that loss to Mystico at least because you'd have been a 1-for-1.
yeah, yeah. They should have
That's
did
the thing about these
something.
crossover events.
Right,
Boy,
do
I
it.
tell you, it's the booking.
Right, had that good partnership. Because I mean, I'm sorry, Trick just won a TNA title, but then he still. I mean, he didn't lose to a guy from TNA. He lost to a dude from NXT. Can't remember his name, but even way, I mean, Elijah was on the team, so he kind of did lose to somebody on TNA. So in a way, but either
That's
way,
true.
it's a partnership. Both parties are supposed to have equal footing for the most part. Um, and both should benefit. Let me say that.
Well,
So,
you would hope so,
yeah,
but I
Mystical
mean,
had
I
a
don't
great
know.
entrance too.
Some people just want to maintain, I guess, the strength of their roster. Like, yeah, you're good, but you're not better than our guys.
Yeah, I don't know. That's where it gets muddy right there.
It does.
Like who's really got the bad in the stick on this one? I don't know, but
Whoever's probably the most profitable company. I don't know. I don't know, but that's probably what it usually turns out to be.
Yeah.
I will check out Forbidden Door when AEW sweeps CMLL and New
Mm.
Japan.
I mean, did you like this more than Worlds Collide? It's
Worlds Collide was really good. This wasn't a bad. Well, this wasn't a bad show. My only problem with the show is that they had a 10-man tag. Okay, I know we talk about we like multi-man matches.
not
There
this
is a
kind.
limit to how many men you can have in a match. All right,
I know.
10-man tags are a lot.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these type of tag matches. I want like the fatal 4-way or 3-way or six
Yeah, maybe
man
that's
ladder
enough.
match. It's that
Yeah,
type of multi man. That's the multi man I'm looking for. Or six
yeah,
man Hell
that's
in a Cell. That was one of my favorites right there.
oh boy, I don't know. I'm one of the few. That's nice, but I don't know if I want a 6-man Hell in the Cell. It's too much going on.
Yeah, it is
You
a
gotta
lot to
have like 4
find.
different cameras.
I mean, they got it. WWE got it.
They did it. I mean, that's like Anarchy in the Arena. That's like
Yeah, I
5-on-5
mean,
or 6-on-6. So yeah,
right. There's a lot of chaos going on in that, and that was fun, especially this year. That
yeah.
was fun. They had a music playing and all
I
that
do
stuff
like the
going
music.
on.
If you were a wrestler and you was in a match, what was your music you want playing during your Anarchy in Arena?
Oh, I might get some heat for this, but I mean, I can tell you before, Kanye Power. Even though Kanye on some other bull crap right now,
I don't know what's going on with Kanye, but
I
like you want
don't,
power playing. No one man
yeah.
should have all that power while I'm
Ooh.
beating your ass.
Oh, that or Lil Jon. If you play Lil Jon, I'm in there.
Oh man, you mean like that old Little John, the East Side Boys,
It
Little
was on the
John?
East Side
Oh
boys.
man, no, Bia, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh
I mean,
man.
see that cry. I'll be hype. I don't know. that's fight music right
That
there.
really is fight music. You go back and play that without crunk music. That's what it
Yeah.
is. It's nothing but crunk music. The
That,
whole
that's all. That's what I'm
dude,
playing. Give me a little scrappy.
right? Oh, some Nuck if you buck, doing some 3-6
Hey,
mafia.
Krama, let's get it.
Right? Seriously. Wow. Oh man,
Hey,
Funk Music Boy. That was some
oh,
fight music. That was good music.
what's the name?
Pastor Troy.
Pastor
Oh,
Troy. Well, I was thinking about what's the dude name? He said attention. Something in
Bone
the trunk.
Crusher.
Yeah, Bone Crusher. Play that.
Bone Crusher, yeah. Bone Crusher don't do that no more. He don't go in his trunk. He try to read. Did you see that video
Uh,
where? So it's like a video where a guy he's getting pushed out the club, right? He's like,
yeah,
Bone
yeah.
Crusher, what you gonna do about this Bone Crusher? Bone Crusher sit down like, man, listen, I used to do that stuff a long time ago. I don't no longer go to the truck. I try to just reason these things out nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
But yeah, that's what I'll be playing if it was Anarchy in the Arena for me.
Yeah, okay, I can dig that. I dig that. Yeah,
Yeah,
give me some crunk
yeah.
music. That's some good fight music.
I'm just saying, it fit. It fit.
Right, very cool.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
don't think they
yeah.
have a card set up for All In yet.
Nah, like I said, I mean the 3 matches they got. That's all I care about at this moment. And if anything beyond that, I don't know what you. Unless Osprey gonna be in a match. That's the only reason getting me interested in something
Yeah,
else. I
Osprey's got
don't
to be in
know.
the match. You got to have
Yeah.
Osprey. I think Osprey and Swerve are going to
Yeah,
fight
Osprey and
the Young
Swerve.
Bucks.
Yeah, got that match Swerve because like Swerve, Osprey, and Hangman, the top 3 for me in the company. So
And Timeless Tony.
yeah, timeless.
Timeless.
But she
Tony.
got a match already, so I'm good.
That's true. So yeah, they got the 3 main matches: Timeless Tony, Mercedes, John Moxley, Hangman, and Okada, Omega. What is it? 6?
It's
5? I think it's
5
6.
or 6. One of them. It might be.
Yeah.
I don't know. One or two. Either way,
But
I'm
this
hyped for
first
it.
time on American soil.
Right. That's the big selling point on it for me.
That is a big one.
That and that video package. Like I said, if you ain't seen the video package yet, it's kind of long, but it's worth it. It for you and everything they did in New Japan, and I feel like it really get you hyped for this match because it did for me. I mean, I'm just saying. check that out, please, ASAP.
Yeah, so I'm excited for All In. I'm gonna watch that. I'll watch Evolution maybe on another television, but I'm definitely gonna have All In on.
Yeah.
What else happens that day? Isn't some NXT
Saturday Night
show?
Main Event.
Wait a minute. So Evolution is early in that day?
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I think Saturday night's main event is
Does
either
NXT also have
Saturday
their own separate show?
no, and Evolution probably be that Sunday. So and All In gonna fall on the same day of one of those shows.
Hang on a second, because I think this stuff is just. It's 2025. All right, here we go. See, it's Saturday night's main event.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had Battleground. Come on,
Yeah.
Worlds Collide.
Uh-huh. Yep. Not
Money in the
champions.
Bank. Oh, and Triple Mania happened recently. Los Garza won the AAA tag titles. Just
Oh,
putting that
what?
out there.
Okay.
Yeah, Triple Mania happened. Los Garza won the AAA tag titles. A lot of things
Yeah.
going on. A lot of stuff.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask about this match with Bandito defending the Ring of Honor championship. I'm trying to figure out what that happened at because I watched that match. That jank was crazy. With Bandito.
Oh, that had to be, I guess, at the Ring of Honor taping. It might have still been in the same place they did Grand Slam. There we go. All right, finally. So July 12th, you have the Great American Bash NXT. And then on July 12th,
What?
yeah, Great American Bash NXT. That's July 12th.
Oh,
Later
man.
that night, you have Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, July 12th, Saturday night's main event. XL. And then you have Evolution happening the 13th, the next day, Sunday.
Dang.
So you have a whole weekend. So you have NXT that afternoon or Saturday. You have Saturday night's main event for your Saturday night. And in case you want to have a nightcap on Sunday, 6:30 p.m., you have Evolution. But of course,
Shit.
you know, 7 o'clock pre-show starts for 7 o'clock pre-show starts for all. So they're going to start Evolution an hour and a half earlier, which means it's going to be over during the middle of All In.
No, I mean, it just 30 minutes early, ain't it?
Hmm?
Listen, because Evolution's what? You said 6:30?
Yeah, it starts at 6:30.
And then, yeah, you're right. Okay. For the main show of All In. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the main show of All In won't start till 8.
Well, I mean, that makes sense.
That depends on how long Evolution is.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be that long.
Yeah,
Probably like 2.5 hours.
I guess 2.5 hours. Yeah, it should be the length of a Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
They got a lot of women on the roster, but I mean, I don't know how many matches they're gonna put on this.
Yeah, so you do have Jesse Jane, Jada Parker, Jordan Grace, Izzy Dane, Lash Legend for the NXT Women's Championship.
I mean, it'll be 1-on-1 to see who fight. They're gonna see. They're trying to see.
I see. It says
Yeah.
Okay,
They're trying to see who fight Jesse Jane. Yeah,
Uh,
I don't think Jesse Jane want all of them in that match.
well, is that a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That's a 6-pack. That's a fatal 5-way.
Yeah, I mean, I will enjoy it, but I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen. They don't want it like that.
Yeah, I know, Jay. If I was the champ, I wouldn't. And then you have SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That's August 2nd to the 3rd.
Right.
All right. Well, there's your wrestling schedule, folks.
Right, and then we'll be right here to cover it all. Even though I'll be in Florida that weekend, but I'll be there to check it out.
There you go.
I'll be there. So stay tuned for we do our reviews or watch alongs and do all the stuff. So pay attention, like, comment, and subscribe for the channel. Let's show some love on all our platforms, social platforms, and we'll be there to cover it. And this has been your favorite host, Ron G, Mr. Highlights, and my professor. Say goodbye to the people.
Have a good night, everyone.
Peace.